back to the Joe is Hungry channel, located in my semi-adopted hometown of Fairmount, Georgia. Thank you everybody for joining my Discord server. Everybody's welcome. Come on down. I have a link in the description below. Happy birthday shout out to Zach Killor, Caleb, and Bear. A special shout out to the nicest guy, One Piece is Real, whatever that means. I've saved up my cash and took out a small mortgage because we're headed back to Panera to check out their new Toasted Baguette sandwiches. These 3 limited time additions to Panera's menu consist of Pepperoni Mozzarella melt, that's what we're doing today, Green Goddess Caprese melt, and Smoky Buffalo Chicken melt. The Pepperoni Mozzarella melt is made of thick sliced pepperoni, fresh mozzarella, shredded Fontina and mozzarella cheese blend, tomato bell pepper sauce on a toasted French baguette. Each one of these comes with your choice of 3 sides, a French baguette adding 180 calories, an apple at 80 calories, or a bag of chips at 140 calories. And you better get one of those because Panera is going to charge you anyway. And you better prepare yourself because Panera is going to fleece you to the tune of $10.99 before taxes in Georgia. The Pepperoni Mozzarella melt will add a hefty 990 calories to your daily diet total. I have the stats in the description below. Is this new French bread creation worth the premium cash outlay? We won't know until later in the video when we do the Joe is Hungry weight test. So now it's time to relieve myself of excess cash and head on over to Panera in Cartersville, Georgia.
Welcome to Panera. Order whenever you're ready.
Could I get 2 pepperoni mozzarella melts?
All right. Anything else?
That's all.
All right. Clear on for your total.
Thank you. I've got my pepperoni mozzarella melt, so let's pull off to the side and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Pepperoni mozzarella number 1 comes in at 128.5 degrees Fahrenheit, or 53.6 degrees Celsius. Pepperoni mozzarella number 2 comes in at 135.5 degrees Fahrenheit, or 57.5 degrees Celsius. I expected a little bit more from Panera. After all, this is a melt. It is supposed to be hot. They kept me waiting for about 11 minutes, so I thought they would be making it to order. Whether it died in the past or not, whatever they're doing, Panera, Cartersville, you fail the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Now it's time for a little more in-depth evaluation. We're gonna take Panera and put their feet to the fire and head back to the studio and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. Baguette number 1 weighs in at 12.65 ounces or 359 grams. Baguette number 2 weighs in at 12.20 ounces or 346 grams. You add them all up, divide them out, do the math, and you come up with a pricey 88 cents an ounce. No big shocker alert here because we're talking about Panera. So now it's time for the Joe is Hungry big reveal. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. We've seen what it looks like. We saw how much it was. Although the sandwich is looking pretty tasty, it's still evidence that Panera is always looking for new ways to give you less for more. There's only one thing that's gonna save this sandwich. It would be the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is bite test, engage.
Do we get this low? This low? Do we get this low? This low? You running this low? This low? You running this low? You can find the hell of it. Do we get this low? This low? Do we get this low? This low? You running this low? This low? You running this low? You can find the hell of it. You can find the hell of it. You can find the hell of it. You can find the hell of it.
It needs more meat, it needs more cheese, and it could use a little bit more of that tomato sauce, whatever it is. All I got to say about this is Panera, Where's the meat? It's dry, overpriced, as I said, lacks basic ingredients. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad flavor. I would just wish we had more of it. Maybe if they would have quadrupled the tomato sauce, they could have covered up the fact that there's almost nothing in the sandwich. If I was Panera, I would be embarrassed. They didn't even take time to make sure it was hot. I got a big question for the Panera people. Does this thing come prefabbed, or do y'all make it like this? After eating this and paying 11 bucks, I kind of feel cheated. Now it's time to give this thing a score. And if y'all don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything over 9 is a once-in-a-lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that slippery slope to food hell, and it seems like everybody's been going there these days. So let's go ahead and give this thing the score that it truly deserves. It is edible. 4.9. That is my number. That is my review. And hopefully we'll see you again in the next video.